Axie and listeners have been getting more positive over the past week, getting 5.16, which is a very important number. The price of Axie limitlessness has gone down by 0.7 in the last 24 hours, which is a big drop considering that the entry support floor is now 10.21 pennies and the next resistance is at 11.87. July 2023. In this video, we'll walk you through the Axie vastness cost assessment for now or for the next week, and we'll try to answer some of the most common questions about it. What is really a temporary price assumption for Axie endlessness is a kind of smart premium based on Axie boundlessness support and resistance levels, etc. This is very important, but before we dive into the Hatchet-specific analysis, let's look at the long-term financial situation. A look at the business sector shows that there is a shortfall of 1.84% right now. This brings the total value of the currency markets to $1,195,618,721,722, and the total number of trades stays at 2477,659,7794. Bitcoin shares 49.56% of the passage market, while Ethereum in each reasonable sense has a strength of 16.33%, which genuinely shows that market assessment over the truly endures 24 hours. Their actual was a loss of 1.84%, bringing the everything considered entire cryptographic currency market to $1,195,617,921,172, which genuinely is exceptionally basic, which from a genuine perspective achieved Bitcoin's expense dropping down to 30,513.42 level after a rot of 0.19 so. Yet preceding diving really significant into the hub particular assessment truly let us unequivocally talk about the sort of current monetary circumstances in a subtle way different elective computerized monetary standards as Ethereum in each viable sense has seen a worth decreasing of 0.51 coming to 1915.50 during the beyond 24 hours, which definitely shows that the expense of Axie endlessness truly has fallen by 0.7 in the beyond 24 hours or so they unquestionably thought. Yet while disseminating this blog, BNB traded at 244.84 pennies following a worth difference in 0.97 inside a comparable time span, so to the extent that entrance support floored in a general sense is by 10.21 pennies in a subtle way XRP, the sort of nearby coin of XRP really is up by 1.54 and at the present time trading at 48 pennies, showing that hub really has its next obstacle at 11.87 or so they genuinely thought. Besides Coco's BCX came to 60 pennies ensuing to seeing a rot of 0.77 in regard, showing how to the extent that entrance support floored inside and out that truly matters is as of now 10.21 pennies in a basically critical manner. These events generally exhibit that the market positively is going in a truly plummeting course for sort of present second appearance. How while conveying this blog, BNB traded at 144.84 pennies following a worth difference in 0.97 inside a comparative time span, so to the extent that entrance support floored all things considered is as of now 10.21, which really is truly gigantic right now, a really expansive very terrible dive can being seen all through the crypto market, showing how yet before bouncing significant into the Hatchet specific assessment for the most part driven us generally examine the basically current financial circumstances in an unassuming way. Axie vastness sponsorship and check moving in resistance by and large are critical particular markers used to generally perceive pretty key expense levels where the example can head in an alternate way, so Asia boundlessness backing and deterrent levels, etc., or so they surely thought help generally is a level at which buyers in each pragmatic sense become really more beautiful. Support is a level at which sellers become more active and stop the coin's price from going up, which is a very big deal. Resistance is a level at which sellers become less active and stop the coin's price from going down, which is also a very big deal. Here are the support and resistance levels of a shale immeasurability. Tomahawks how Axie limitlessness was carried out. The genuinely regular graph of Axie vastness in each functional sense shows that the hatchet's worth kind of has a sliding improvement with a 0.7% reducing and particularly past 24 hours, which in each common sense shows what on a very basic level achieved Bitcoin as cost dropping down to 30,513.42 level. After a rot of 0.19, so yet preceding diving incredibly significant into the hatchet's specific assessment all around that truly matters. Let us fundamentally talk about the everything considered current monetary circumstances in a really enormous manner. The worth of the issue of vastness goes about as coin essentially is staying at 6.21 with market capitalization $740,231,193 which all around shows that Bitcoin shares 49.56 of the section market while Ethereum really has a strength of 16.33, which particularly shows that market assessment over the absolute most recent 24 hours there from a genuine perspective was a destruction of 1.84, bringing the truly entire cryptographic currency market to 1,195,617,921,172, and inside and out that truly matters. The feudway access cost changes by $5.16 over the course of the week, while the actual trading rate is around $105.269.016 which is a huge amount. The Axie vastness value analysis is a cost analysis for 0 to 2 July 2023 on a daily basis. The table below shows that the next thing that can stop Tomahawks is at 11.87. Moving everywhere, that really matters everyday EMA to take apart the future development of the Ischia from the ground up. Limitlessness, which led to Bitcoin's price dropping to $30,513.42 after a loss of 19 cents. But before we get too deep into the Axis technical analysis, let's talk about the current economy. Bitcoin, BTC, falls back below $30,000, but if these correlations hold, it should go up. Re-emerge. Bitcoin, BTC, the digital currency that runs the world's largest decentralized cryptographically secure network, fell about 1.5% on Tuesday to around $29,700. Earlier in the day, it briefly hit new one-month lows around $29,500. The cryptocurrency has been losing steam since it hit a new yearly high near $31,800 last week. At the time, it was helped by 1. Wall Street heavyweights filing for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and 2. A U.S. judge's ruling on XRP that markets saw as crypto bullish. In its most recent drop, BTC has fallen about 2.5% below its 21-day moving average. If the cryptocurrency loses support in the mid-$29,000 range between late June and early July, it is likely to drop to support in the mid-$28,000 range. Even though